So failure sucks. Anybody that tells you that, like failure is good and, it's fine to fail, obviously has never done it. It's not fine to fail. It's terrible. But if you're afraid to fail, then you'll never succeed. And that's slightly different. And the lean startup model actually has a really neat thing about failure. It allows you to fail fast and recover. But people confuse lean with, the goal is to fail fast. No, the goal is not to fail at all. But the odds are you will fail. But because you will fail early, it allows you to do a pivot or even a restart. In the old days, what we used to do is we would raise money, write a business plan, spec the product, then go have engineering, build the product, alpha test, beta test, ship the product, have a great board meeting. People high-five the VP of marketing. It was a great launch. VP of sales wouldn't say anything. 6 weeks later, another board meeting, finally turned to the VP sales. How we doing? Great pipeline. Well, what that really means is we're not actually making the plan, but it sounds great. Repeat for 5 or 6 board meetings until somebody fires the VP of sales. Okay, well, a new VP of sales comes in and another 6 months, what's the problem? Must be the positioning. Fire the VP of marketing. Now we're a year or two down the road, burned a ton of cash until you finally realize, if you step back, that the problem wasn't the individuals. The problem was we made a set of assumptions about market or customers or pricing or features or competition that we just kind of executed on because it was written in the plan. Failure in that case is pretty dramatic and serious and permanent often. If you think about how we do it in the lean method is, we just kind of frame all these things as hypotheses. And from day one, we're testing our hypotheses. And most of them are wrong. But getting them wrong in week 1 is much different than getting them wrong in year 1 when there's a ton of cash and engineering and whatever. It's just night and day. It's just a completely different mindset. In the lean method, we don't assume anything is correct. We assume that we have some hypotheses that we very quickly need to get data to turn a faith-based institution into a fact-based institution. That lean is all about creating evidence-based entrepreneurship, which turns failures not into crises, but in just a normal part of the process.